kind of as camp went on, I feel like I was able to get a little bit more comfortable and just trying to make the most of every opportunity.
Did you have like an exit meeting in Kansas City or anything, or did you just get a call, or like any tips they gave you going forward coming out of that? Or?
No, I have nothing but respect for all the coaches at Kansas City. Same with Matt. All the guys there were nothing but good to me. And just meeting with the coordinator kind of on the way out, they're like, hey, we feel like we have 2 NFL punters here in camp, and we just have to make the tough decision with who we think will help play to our strengths. So it's definitely a little bit of a bitter pill to swallow, but at the same time, I feel like I walked out of there confident that, like, no, I belong and I can really do some special things with this platform.
Did Darren do any technique stuff with you when you came here, or tinker with anything for consistency, or have you just kind of reps have helped you get more consistent?
Yeah, I think it's always interesting with punting because every punter is going to be a little bit different. I feel like with Darren, he's done a great job of just reiterating kind of the small things. It's never like wholesale changes, hey, you need to hold the ball a certain way or do this. It's just kind of those little reminders like, okay, keep the nose up a little bit or get it a little more over the foot. It's just been the small things that are just really good reminders. Kind of as you're walking out on the field, you just have a couple things going through your head and you just focus on that.
How much do you embrace the big moment in games?
Oh, I feel like I try not to think about it too much in terms of like, hey, this is a really good situation, maybe we can help the team. Just because we don't have a lot of opportunities, so I feel like every single one for us, whether it's the first quarter or the fourth quarter, everyone feels like a big opportunity just because you don't know how many are going to come after that.
After the fact, though, you can certainly appreciate like the fourth quarter punt, how important it was to the team.
For sure. Yeah, no, looking back at it, it's like, yeah, it was good. Like we put the team in a good situation. But again, I feel like a lot of that was our coverage. Gunners went down there, made a great play, and it really is. I think that's the special part about special teams is if one person doesn't do their job, it can open up things for a lot of bad to come.
Obviously, a big part of your job is also holding. You had 2 big holds the other day. How comfortable have you gotten with Evan over the past few months?
Yeah, I think that's been one of the great things is Evan is just as calm and as even-keeled as they come. And so when I first got here, we made a couple tweaks, and he was just really, really patient, just like, I'm not going to get on you for something you don't really know. And then same with Cal. Cal's been money with the snaps. He's put me in really good situations, and so I feel like that gives me a lot of confidence, just that I'm the middleman. Like, I got the easy job out of the 3. Just put it down and let Evan do his thing and trust that Cal's going to do exactly what he can.
How much did Darren's funny snaps during practice where he just throws them wherever, how much did that help?
Oh, I mean, we're constantly repping that, and it makes the good snaps a lot easier. But yeah, you just try and put yourself in some tougher situations so that when it gets to game time, you feel like you've seen what you needed to see.
Your first division game, have you gotten the sense of that, especially Darren, and this thing with Baltimore seems to be a special team, always seems to be a special team Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, there hasn't been anything where it's like, man, this is a whole different ball game compared to what we've had. But again, I don't really know anything different, so every game seems like a big game. It's just do the best that I can, trust that the situations we're put in, we're going to be able to go out and execute.
When you hit a big one, does it surprise you a little bit? Like, or like, what's the feeling for you like when you see the ball sailing away and you're like, holy cow, I just hit a good one? What's that feeling? Does it get you hyped up? How do you feel?
Yeah. No, that's like the best feeling in the world is just like, I want to go out and see how far I can hit it, see how high I can hit it. Obviously, not everyone's going to be perfect, and there's some, as soon as you hit it, you're like, yeah, that was a good one. That felt really clean. But ultimately, it's like everybody can have one good punt. For me, it's just, okay, how many good punts can I have, and just trying to stack those.